Tell me, was Greek salad invented in Greece, or is it like with guinea pigs? It's unclear where the name comes from. Vegetable. Look, here you have all the colors. Yellow, red. This one I bought at the store, and this one is from my own garden. In the summer, you want to have a bottle with a cool drink like this in a shaker. And we're pouring olive oil for now. We lay out the cheese in a random way like this. This is just amazing. Friends, I welcome you again, because today is Wednesday, the sun is shining outside, and that means many of you have ripe vegetables and fruits at your summer house. That's why, as you understood from the title of the video, I will be making a Greek salad. And I ask you to be very attentive throughout the entire video, so that you can point out in the comments everything I do wrong. We'll chat there, and now let's get started. First of all, we need to start our recipe with the dressing because it will include spices, and the spices need to open up by the time we prepare the base. We'll need a teaspoon of oregano, add it in, a teaspoon of dried basil goes into the same bowl, half a teaspoon of sugar goes in as well, and half a teaspoon of salt. I have Himalayan salt, that's how it goes in. Next, I set the spoon aside and add olive oil. Here, you decide how much you need for your portion of salad. This much will be enough for me. Close it tightly and start shaking it well. Mix until the sugar and salt dissolve. They say that salt and sugar can't be dissolved in olive oil. We'll try it now, and you pause the video and write your opinion. Let's move on to the vegetables. First of all, I'll show you my vegetable basket. Look, all the colors are here, yellow, red and purple. Well, it's just a sight to behold. We'll also have olives of this color, and the dressing will be ruby probably, right? What color is it? By the way, write in if you know. And look here, first of all, I started with the cucumbers. What am I going to do? Now I'm gonna make stripes with these movements, and I'll have 2 more colors. Just like that, we set it aside, then cut it in half, remove the ends from both sides, and use a teaspoon. Now I'll remove the seeds. The seeds don't have any flavor. In my opinion, they're a bit watery and add water to the dish. This is how we remove the seeds, and then we make random cuts with a knife. These are the pieces of cucumber you get. Pay attention. This is what we get in the end. Put it in a bowl and do the same with each cucumber. What I'm going to do next is the peppers. It's no coincidence that I started the video by saying that many people have ripe vegetables at their dasha. I bought this one at the store, and this one is from my own garden. But look, I think this should not only be tasty, but also pleasing to the eye. So let's move on. I'm removing the sides. Wow, look at that color, that's cool. I'm removing the sides of the pepper like this, just like that. There. I definitely won't throw this away. I'll give it to the kids and let them do their thing and eat it. Okay, just like with the cucumber, we cut it into pieces like this. They seem kind of random, but at the same time, they look similar to each other, and it's unusual and interesting. Next, we do the same thing with this red pepper. We're already starting to see the picture take shape, and now we move on to the tomato. What I do is, since the tomato is big, I don't cut it into 4 pieces, but into 8, so it's more convenient for us. We cut off the stem. Look, here too, since the tomato is already big, it has developed some tough parts. Of course, we cut those off as well. Then we slice it into similar pieces. Look, this is what we get, and we put it into the bowl. I'm holding a yellow tomato, and I have a question. What variety is this? It grows here every year, but I don't even know what it's called. Let's put the talk aside. Divide the item into 4 parts, just like with the red one. We also cut off the stem and divide it like this into the pieces we need, so that it's easy to neatly put them in your mouth. We do this with the whole tomato. There's absolutely no way you can have a Greek salad without feta cheese. I'll do it like this. I'll cut it in half and then into 4 more pieces. That will be enough for me. I'm setting the cheese aside. I'll use it on top. I'll put the dish on top of it. And next, I'll move on. The final ingredient we'll be working with today is red onion. Many people will probably ask, why did you choose Yalta onion? Just a regular red one that looks like a common onion. It's not in season yet, it'll be available later, so I use this kind of onion, red, also red. We'll need about 40 grams. This is how we put it into this wonderful machine. Place a plate underneath and turn it a few times and everything should go smoothly. Just make sure to turn it the other way. Look at this. See how thin and nice the slices turn out if you know how to cut this thinly with a knife. I haven't learned how to do that yet. There are these things, they call them graters. Before serving, we need to gently mix the vegetables without crushing them, so everything combines and you can scoop up all the vegetables with one ladle. Just literally 1, 2, 3, 4, everything is combined perfectly. Now I put everything on the plate like this, so for example, if I had several plates, this would be relevant for me. If I'm going to eat from here, from this bowl, then I'll be dressing it right here. Okay, these are the vegetables, everything is ready basically. Here I have olives, by the way. Let me know which ones you use too. Please share your opinion. Like this, I'll throw in a few pieces. We put the cheese on in a random way, like this. The next ingredient is the dressing. Before using it, we need to shake it again so everything mixes together. It blended together and was evenly distributed throughout the whole salad. Okay, I think that will be enough for us. And carefully pour it like this, then close it. The finishing touch is thin rings or slices, call them whatever you like, of this onion. In just 5 minutes, we've made an excellent Greek salad. Basically, using what we had on hand, I suggest we don't waste a minute and start tasting. And our video is so fast-paced that we didn't even bother clearing the unnecessary ingredients from the table. We're moving straight to the tasting. Look, the oil is dripping. See how appetizing it looks? And give me the vegetables quickly. I'll grab a tomato and a cucumber in the classic combination. This is just amazing, friends. I can't resist eating this whole plate of this awesome salad as soon as possible. So I'm saying goodbye to you as quickly as possible. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and don't be afraid to experiment. See you